Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. That's the question I got to ask myself now, is what shortages have I got? Why are we taking so long to research? I've got the blue ones. Why am I not researching anything? Follow a robot, that's military science. Right, military science is simply not being produced at the moment. Why am I not making military science? You in here, what am I? I'm waiting on walls. Why am I not making walls? I went and rebuilt the wall thing, it's over here. That needs bricks. I need a 200 brick request. I've got a 200 brick request. So I go over to this side and I have a look in here. They are pumping through some bricks. They've got the stone in here, they're taking those bricks, and they are taking those down over here, aren't they, to make concrete. That's where the bricks are going, and then that is being taken and it's being dropped down into here, which is being used to pave my entire base. I don't have enough bricks. Long story short, so we need to make more. We need to go copy on here, and I'll copy out that bit. I don't actually want to copy all of that. Oh, I know what I can... No. Bring that up. That's going to put in that whole line. You know what? I'm just going to do three. I'm going to copy three of them. Because I don't want to put in the thingy there that we've got next to them. Right. So if I got those three, I kind of want it not too far away from the stone that I've got running around. That area in there is going to be busy. I've got... Oh. I got no power on there. That's a bit awkward. Well... Come back to that. We can deal with that in a bit. Right, let's chuck you there and chuck you there. Don't do any more. I put that one down there. That'll do. Right, there's another 9 of them. That'll keep them busy, and I will put a power line into there, so that's going to make those as well. It's not like I got a shortage of those. I've got boatloads of them. And then in here, we've got these being brought in. I've got a request. I've got 30 of them up at the moment. Used up uranium fuel cells. They take a while to get through, but once they do, then they go into... it just puts it out a little bit more uranium into there. And that keeps it all running. So that's going there. Up here, I put limits on it. I put limits on these being able to run. Those are not overrides. Where did I put the overrides? Somewhere I put overrides. Didn't I? That's a filter inserter. I thought I was clever and I put some overrides down on here. Or did I do it down on this one? I did it down on this one. That's what I did. That one right there. Enabled condition 500k on there. I kind of need to do the same for those. No, I don't. No, I don't want to do the same on those. Because those will just go until they're full, so that's not going to be a problem. But those here, I want to stop those running when I've got 500,000 of... Oh, that's the stack filter inserter. It's the in-feed one is the one I want. It is... that one there, when I've got 500,000 uranium-235, then it stops. Stops completely. And uranium-235 is automatically taken out, and that's put into the long-term storage. And at the moment, I have got 5,000. So it's not like we're going to run out of room for that anytime soon. There's that bit taken care of. Okay, let's go back up to this way and just... No, it's not that far. Sulfur is a thing that we're going to have a look at. In here, I've now got some more of these up and running, which is good. I've got 12 of those. I'd actually like to put these in here instead of the level 2 modules. It'd be a lot better if I could have these instead of level 2 modules. Just let it run through a bit faster. So there's some more bricks, which is going to make some more wall. We're waiting on walls in order to be able to make military science. I've only got one factory making the walls at the moment, which does mean that it's a little bit slow. But it won't be too bad. Now, those take 2 each time. Turn it into one piece of wall. At least it's coming along. At least it's building. Right. So that's what is going on with that. I will need to put more bricks down. And I don't... Right, you don't need, like, a seriously huge thing for bricks, but you do need a bit. I'd like to move this up. I'd like to kind of be able to have the Roboport highway that I've got here. I want to extend that one up through here, which means that I've got to remove those. So we'll first up, we can half-inch these and move them over. So I'll just turn my Roboport off a second and copy that lot there. So you can be lifted, and we'll take you as another one that's got to come up over here out of the way. Like that. That one is now working. What have I got in here? I got 200 bricks requested in there. Those are just the single speed modules. What we will do is we will start requesting the faster speed modules, I think. Like these here, I've only got single speed modules in here. And those I want to change, but I mean, they don't really matter at the moment. Alright, bring that back up here. I guess I just kind of got to wait. There isn't really any change that I can make. Yeah, I guess that doesn't matter too much. That's going to be fine. This one here, I would like some fast modules going on it, which is why I kind of want them to bring them to me. Why aren't you bringing them to me? You should be bringing them to me. I should be flooded with these things. I've got... yeah, 3 level 2s, 767 level 3s being requested, but I should be the priority for those. You should be bringing them all to me. Look, I'm asking for them. I'm begging you for them, and you won't bring them over. Feeling very put out by this. I feel like I'm being cheated by my own robots. Alright, never mind. I'm not going to sit around and wait for them. What I will do is I will now remove that. Down to there. So we get rid of all of that big chunk of those. That power is being covered by that one over there, so it doesn't matter that I'm removing this one. This lot over here is another section that we're going to want to lift out and move. If I'm going to do any like related section, I'll lift the entire thing and move it over. So again, I'm going to want to copy this bit right here. Lift that out, and then take it over. But, wait a minute. If I've got 500 of those, 500 military science in the system, it will bring them over. Why aren't you bringing... where are they then? I've got 44,000 spare logistics robots. Why aren't they bringing the science over here if I've got them requested? If I got... I should have military science requested. Those are requested. It should be in here. Yeah, 200. In a requested chest right there, 200 military science. Why aren't you bringing them over to me? You should be bringing 200 at a time. Because according to this over here, that one was stopped. It said that I had 500. Let me have a look. There's obviously a mistake here somewhere. There's obviously something, and that, unless it just flashed red for no particular reason. I look down through here. I got nothing in the way of grey science. It's not even showing in the... yeah, -2 on the military... Right, so that's definitely not working as it should, which means that what I want to do is I want to copy that. I will copy out that little bit right there. Whip them out. I've got productivity modules on that. And I'll run up over here and I will drop down one there and... one there and... one there. Right. So that's moved out at the side. They should bring up the productivity modules that we need. How many have I got in storage now? How many of those have I got spare? The level 3. We've got 45. So there are a few of them. We have got a couple of them kicking around. Now I can go down over this way. And here you can see those are starting to come out. I'm starting to get more of them. They're all starting, all the positions on those are starting to fill, which is great. And then I'll take that one to there and I stagger it back by 1. I'll drop that in. And I go down through there like that. And then I'll do the same over here, over to this side on the lower side. And it's going to really, really boost that with an insane amount of speed. Down to there. Right, that's going to boost them with ludicrous amounts of speed. I'll put them in. There, we've got some speed modules have gone into there. Right, that's looking good. Yeah, I wanted some speed modules on here. I will actually, if I go to paste, I'm pretty sure I got that one. Not that long ago, didn't I? Through all of these. There, that wall right there. Put that one in. Put that one down. And I'll do another one there. So I got 3 factories building walls, which will be needed for that over there. Right. There's that bit. I've now cleared a little bit of space, which means I can now clear a little bit of space right there. And ditch those. So they're out of the way. Now, I don't... Well, I've got 200 rounds down there, so I don't want any more. I'll drop them in there. And the wall I don't want. Those I don't want. Now, grenades. You know we haven't actually used grenades yet. So let's go and use a grenade a minute. Apparently, these are quite effective against trees. Unfortunately, I've gone and gotten rid of all nearby trees. So we're going to have to go a little ways in order... I can go across it. We've got a land bridge over here. Now, I can chuck a grenade over to there. That's how you get rid of trees. Like that. You cannot get rid of landfill. How close? There. We'll try one more thing. Grenade on me. Doesn't really do anything either. Grenade in the water by the fish. Doesn't do anything to them. Is that my robot? That is my robot. Right. Trees we get rid of like that. And if I come over here next to... My robots come out and repair them like that. Okay, so there's the grenades. Grenades are pretty effective methods of clearing trees. That is pretty good. There's no denying that that is pretty good. However, I don't really want the grenades. I don't need them. So I will let the robots come along and grab those grenades and rush off with them. Okay, they're pretty good. They're pretty effective these days at carrying stuff around. Let's go for a little mosey on back down this way. And down through here. Right, so I've cleared those bits out of the way. The next thing, that one can stay there for a minute. That's not going to cause me any problems. But this little build here is in the way. I've got more of the grey science right there. So I'm going to shunt that out of the way first. So we will deconstruct that line of those. They can get shifted out of the way. And then up to there, we can shift those out of the way as well. Like that. So they're shifted. 66 piercing rounds. The grenades, the 2 bits of wall. 140 copper cables. And those as well. That's cleared a little bit more space. Once I've cleared this and we've established exactly where we want to have our RoboPort highways coming in through here, then we're going to start putting down much larger scale production of all of the science packs. After I've done the large scale production of science packs, I'm then going to start to focus on some of the other bits as well. And they're going to be quite big scale. I don't need any more than those those lines right there. I only got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So those 12 right there, I don't need any more than that. They can start running through there. I've got the walls being produced over here. They're going to take a minute or two to sort of get up to speed, I would guess. I am waiting a little bit on these up here. Have I got... Okay, I haven't got any more of the speed modules. Let's not worry about them. Still 600 pieces of concrete to put. I got lots of concrete to put down. Let's not get too hung up on the concrete. I do want to have a look in here. How are we doing? We've got 500 and 500. It's 400 in there. It's quite insane, the speed that we are lifting this concrete out of the way on that. With all of those speed modules around on it, that is quite ludicrously insane. Okay, the next thing that I want to do is I want to actually just lift all of this. I want to copy and paste that, and I want to dump it down somewhere else. So I'm going to go down to that corner like that, bring that up like that. There, that's the whole thing. And I lift that one up, and I'm going to bring it up over here, and I'm going to dump it down over there. So that's out of the way. It's not going to bother me over here. I don't need to worry about it. The rest of that will be put down by a load of other robots. Then I can go back down here, and I can take a deconstruction print, and I can actually remove that whole thing. It's going to come down to there. Go out to there, and fairly well. Right, that lot is all out. Hopefully, they will lift up some of... Yes, we've got some of the speed modules in here. This is good. I want to take those speed modules north with me. That's why. That's why it's such a good thing. If I can have them and rush off with them, that would be fantastic. I'll take those 10 out. I'm also going to get rid of a few of these. And a few of those. My robots are busy little bees at the moment. It's because I got so many requests in all of these. Right, the rest of it is... There's two robots out somewhere. Where are they? Right, I don't know where my 2 robots are, but I need to come over to here, and I want to have those. I want to swap those over like that, so that they are running a little faster. And then I want to come over to this side. Over here. Where did I put those other ones? Over there. There's the rest of these. I want to take them. I'll put them in there. So those are flat out now. We've got flat out speed modules on there. And that's my robot right there. Is that the last? That is the last one. We'll just wait for that one to come in. There he is. Back into the fold. Get rid of those so I'm not carting those around. Those is going to be too many, and they can go, and 20 of them can disappear as well. That's looking pretty good. That's looking all wonderful and tickety-boo, and I've now got a nice big area of space cleared down here, which will allow me to start running this Roboport highway up once I've cleared the rest of the stuff out of the way. Those, they're looking good. I've got my robots here. They're just going to run out and drop down all of those spare ones that I've got. That's all I've got for a minute. Right, that's all of my yeah, they're back in. Okay, next, I want to take this lot. And what I'm going to do here is I'm actually just going to copy and paste this entire thing. So I'm going to copy from up there, because this is all like the small scale stuff at the moment. So none of this is particularly important for repeating. I'm going to bring it to that point there, like that. I'm going to copy that whole thing. I know that I've got some duplicates of stuff in here. It's not an ideal situation how I'm doing this, but quite frankly, it's not really going to matter all that much. Let's drop that one over to there and dump that down. Right, off you go. My robots will rush out and place things down. So it's going to give us a few extra bits here and there, a few extra roboports, things like that. Generally speaking, though, that's going to work really, really nicely. I got 2 robots somewhere. Where are my robots? They've just come back. Right. So then I can go back down this way, and I can now start the process of removing this lot. Like this. We'll start with those right there. Probably best if I turn my own robots off now for this, because this is going to be a bit of a busy mess. So I go in here and take that lot out. Yeah, like I said, this is going to be a little bit of an insane mess while we just lift all of this lot up and move it round. So the electric furnace is there. They can go. Not going to get rid of that speed module there. They can be dropped. You can't just drop ammunition. doesn't do that. The gun turrets can go. I don't want them. Nothing else that I need to shift for a minute. Nope. Right, and look at all of this lot. Now, we've not got that many roboports up here, so it's going to be a little bit slow moving some of it. Then I want to go into here. Like here, the ammunition on those bits, that's going to take a minute or two for them to be able to process that. I get rid of that. There's a little bit more there to go. And then I come over to this side. This is all the roboports in here. They're all full. I'll ditch that lot. And then these here, I will ditch some of those, but not all of those. We'll run that like that. There. Right. That's starting to look a little cleaner. I've got everything that I need to move up over there. That's looking pretty good. Down here, I've now got military science is starting to fill up more than just a couple of the labs, which is good. And that's what we're going to start to focus on, is the ability to produce science packs so that our lab build is kept completely fully stuffed with all of the different science packs that it needs. Right? It takes a while to make sure that everything is fully stuffed, but that's what we're going to be working on. It's going to be one of the next things that we'll be doing. Right now, I still want to wait for these to shift out of the way. There's a 3,900, 3,800. I got 1,900 of those. There's a lot of stuff that needs to move here. But we're making some really good progress. We're up to 83,000 logistics robots. I'm really, really pleased with what we've managed to get done so far. Follower robot count 3 has finished. I go in here, and next up is physical projectile damage 5. Should I skip some of them and go on to something different, I wonder? Worker robot cargo size, that would certainly help things a bit. Nope, I'm going to stubbornly just keep progressing along like this, exactly as we are. Just keep doing it exactly as it is at the moment. So we've got a lot of robots queued up on that bit. Not really doing anything very much, to be honest. Well, they are doing stuff. They're just kind of waiting at the moment. So we've got 30 megawatts coming off of the steam turbines there. So we're really not going to have to worry about power for a little while, which is a plus. That is a big plus there. We've got a boatload of iron coming up across here in order to be able to make that and fill up those chests. It's going to take a minute or two for them to do that. They will get there, and then that is all going to run really well. I've got no power on this one. Alright, fine. I'll drop a bit of power down there. And then that's going to make that one. And then we've got another Roboport that is there ready and waiting as well. All of these are rushing along really nicely. So that's doing absolutely great. That bit there is going to be moving at some point soon. I'm just not quite sure when I'm going to move it. This lot is, again, it's another one of these things. If I do that, a minute. Return my robots back on. They're not actually going out to gather up any of this now. So this is all being taken care of by other robots. Just going to move my cursor up there out of the way. So we can just keep an eye on these robots going through and lifting everything. They're doing a grand job of it. They've just about stripped everything out now. I want to zoom in a little bit, and I want to look down here. It's this down here, look, it's around the middle where we are. I want to see them take all of this stuff out. They've almost done it now. They're focusing on removing all of the gear wheels first. They're taking all of those out of the different chests. And once that's out of the way, then they'll start working on some of these other bits. I have got that one. Do I need to move that one? Let's go and have a look. I must surely have already put that one... Yes, I have. That one is in over there, so I don't need to worry about that. Well, the walls can stay where they are for a minute. That's not going to hurt anything. So, yeah, Oh, now we're picking up these. The chests in here. Let's zoom right in. These chests right up above me where I am. That one there that I'm highlighting now. I can see now robots are starting to take things away from that. We got so many in all of them. All these different things. We have got a boatload of all of them. And there are absolutely masses of them everywhere. It's not a bad thing. Having all of this extra stuff that we've got lying around is absolutely not a bad thing, I don't think. Let me remove that one as well. Now, I've got number of bits coming over like that. There, see? So I'll dump some of those in. And now I just gotta wait for robots to come along and take these out. I need, what do you call bots? I need logistics bots to come over and clean me out over here. We've got 46,000 robots spare, so they should be coming along over here and start dumping a few more. I suppose it would be easier if I just auto-trashed them, but let me not worry about that. Take all of them away. They're coming and getting them pretty quick, mind. Right, they are coming along and grabbing this lot pretty fast. I am reasonably impressed with the speed that they have cleared all of that away. I get rid of a few more of them. I want to keep one lot of long-handed inserters. Only one lot. I'll get rid of all of the rest of them. I'll get rid of the fast inserters completely, because I do everything with stack inserters now. Stack filters, yeah, I'll keep hold of the stack filters. Dump all of that lot, and I'll keep one stack of the long-handed inserters. The rest of it is all gone. Right, we have cleared everything out of the way just about. We have now cleared everything out of the way. Yep, actually we have. Well, other than these bits over here, I've got a few little bits over this side with the roboports. I've actually got masses of roboports now that we're taking and putting away into storage in other places. But they're not too important. It's not like an essential thing to worry about. Now, let's see if I've got the correct paste that I can put in here. So I don't want you. No, I don't want any of that. This is all stuff that I was just rescuing and moving. I could use that one. I'm also going to be able to use that one in a minute. And all of these bits. No, that's it. I've run out. Okay, we will go back through here. That one is down. That's the new concrete there. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come down here and I'm going to take a... You know, I'm not even going to take a copy and a paste. I'm going to run down here, somewhere a little bit more sensible, down here, like. And we're going to go in there, and I've got a blueprint here already that I can use. So I'm going to take that one. What other blueprints have I got here? I mean, I've got... That's an empty blueprint. I don't need that one anymore. I've already used it. So let's clear that one, and I'll take that one as well. I will just check on how this is doing. I mean, to be honest, it looks like it's doing pretty well. If we look in here, I've got nearly 1 million iron plate now. It's going to take a minute just to finish off supplying all of that, but it's doing pretty well. I'd say that we got no reason to complain about any of that. It's my robots. Oh, they're going out over there and taking care of that bit. Right. So I want to go up here, and I want to go from about that point there. And I'll bring that up to, I would say, about that point there. Let's try, except that is uneven. Why is that one out? So let's get rid of these bits at the top. Let's get rid of that line and that one there. And then I'll keep them in here. Plus, I'll get rid of those two as well. 22 and 10 of those. And this one I'm going to call Highway. Like that. And I'm also going to include the tiles. Because I want those in. Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. We've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.